Hello children, we are going to study about report writing. Report writing is a very important writing skill. Today we are going to study the news reports. Now you, the newspaper, you come across news reports. Who is writing those news reports? Is the reporter. Now here, he is providing us the news. And remember, it's not a very easy task. The news reporter has to work a lot. He has to gather information. And on the basis of that information, he has to prepare a story. And nowadays, there are many reporters who have gained celebrity status. Today, mass media has become a powerful media. They can mobilize the opinion of the people. Many of the leaders depend upon mass media. So today, we are going to study how to draft news reports. Now, reporter's work is not very easy. So, how it is not very easy? He has to do a number of tasks. What are the tasks the news reporter has to do? He has to observe the event, then he has to gather information, he has to interview many people. Then whatever the material, whatever the information he has collected, he has to organize that information. Then he has to prepare the story, inform the public about what is happening in the society. So the news happenings, and sometimes he will express his own opinions, forming opinions. So these are the tasks which the reporter does it. So therefore, the news report writing is not very easy task. So you have to know what is the format, you have to know how it is to be written, how to develop the ideas progressively. There are various types of reports. Now we are going to learn how to write reports that are published in the media. So we are going to study only about that particular news report which are published in the newspapers. So in this sense, a report is a story in newspaper or magazine or on a radio or television that describes a happening, an event or a phenomenon. So we are going to study only that particular report which is published in the newspaper. A report can have various definitions depending on the kind of report being considered. So what is a report now? A report may refer to an account of specific periods, events, occurrence or subjects and may be communicated or presented in oral or written form. A report is a document containing information organized in a narrative, graphic or tabular form, prepared on an ad hoc, periodic, recurring, regular or as required basis. A report can also be a presentation of facts and findings, usually of an event that has already taken place and is written for a specific readership. So this and this one, they are very important to understand what is a report. It is a spoken or written description of an event or situation, especially one intended for publication or broadcasting in the media. So what is it? A report is that which is a presentation of facts, or it's a description of an event. So you have to remember that what is it? You are presenting the facts at the same time you are describing an event, and that is what is the news report. And in the news report, you have to tell about the facts and findings. At the same time, you have to describe what has happened. Now let us see the kinds of reports that are being published here in the newspapers and magazines. Now newspaper reports. Now characteristics of newspaper reports. So let's understand the 7 features of news reports. What do you find there? You will find topic, then format and language. These are the things which you have to understand now. In the case of topic, let's see. Newspaper reports frequently cover topics such as politics. So what are the subjects there? Politics, sports, entertainment, health, science and technology, etc. So you'll find sports page towards the end. The topic should be relevant of social importance, recent and helpful to the public because the intended audience of a newspaper report is general public. Remember, this news report is made for public. So general public are interested in this news report in order to know what is happening all around the world. Now let's understand the format. A newspaper report is presented in a classical format which is universally accepted. So there is a particular format in the case of newspaper and that is followed for the news reports. It is important that we should be familiar with this format. Please note the fact that the format given below may differ slightly from one newspaper to another and also from one place to another. So this then headline. First of all will be there. What will be there? Headline will be there. This is a short eye-catching statement about the event usually written in the beginning of the report. Top central question. Then there will be a byline. Who is writing that? That is the byline. This informs the reader who has written the story. So the name of the reporter, the name of the correspondent, that is what is byline. Then place of the origin of the newspaper. So where it has taken place, the reporter to which place it belongs to in the beginning of the lead paragraph. That's the first paragraph, which is the most important paragraph. Is the lead paragraph. Write the place of origin of the report. So you find Bangalore in the newspaper. You find that Vijaypur, Bangalore, Mumbai that is written, and then after that we find dateline. Now date or dateline, what is it called? Soon after the place of origin of the news, write the date of the incident that is being reported. The usual format for date in the newspaper report is as follows. The date is followed by the complete name of the month and year. So there is a particular way to write the dateline and that you have to follow. Remember, this is a news report and since it's a news report, the format is very important. In the case of magazine report, format is very easy. But in the case of news report, you have to keep in mind that what all are required. The lead paragraph, that is the most important paragraph. The lead paragraph catches the reader's attention and introduces the topic of the news story. It also carries the most important information. This is the paragraph which will briefly state what has happened, where it has happened, when it has happened. The lead paragraph answers most of the questions the readers would initially ask. So all those WH questions answers you will find in the lead paragraph. So you have to keep it in mind that the lead paragraph is the most important paragraph in the case of news report. Body paragraphs. The body paragraphs explain in detail the story, persons involved, action taken, reaction of the people, eyewitnesses account, further actions contemplated, reaction of the authority, comments, etc. So the introductory paragraph, that is the lead paragraph, that lead paragraph is the summary of the complete news story. So that's why the lead paragraph is a very important paragraph. In the case of body paragraph, you can this can be in good numbers, it can be 3, 4, there is no problem in the case of body paragraphs. In the case of body paragraphs, you have to write all other details. details of the story, who are all involved, if it's accident, who are all persons involved, which all vehicles are involved, what is the action taken or reaction of the people, eyewitness account, all those informations you can give in the body paragraphs. Now let's go to the newspaper report format. So here, first of all, the headline. Headline that will be here. Car thief caught trapped in target vehicle. So car thief caught. It can be like that. Headline. Then byline. Who has written that? Jim Dale, staff reporter. Who has written? That's a byline. Okay. Then dateline is also there. Wednesday, February 25, 2009. That is the dateline. So your byline is there. After that, dateline is there. Now here, the name of the place is written there. Canberra. It can be Mumbai. It can be Vijaypur. That is the name of the place. So here headline, then byline, dateline, then place line. Then after that, in the lead paragraph, you have to briefly tell what has happened. A bungling Australian car thief was nabbed after accidentally locking himself in the vehicle he was trying to steal. Police say Wednesday. So lead paragraph is the one which catches reader interest, most important information, introduces topic, answers most of the WH questions. Police were called to a house in Adelaide. Remember, after one paragraph you have to leave one line. And there is no need of leaving the margin here. Police were called to a house in Adelaide after two thieves were heard trying to steal a car. On arrival, they were surprised to find a 53-year-old man hiding inside the vehicle. So this is a modern style which is being followed. So remember that whenever you are writing the paragraphs, in between the paragraphs, you have to leave one line. There is no need to leave the margin here. So here the last paragraph. The man, while breaking into the car, had locked himself in the car and couldn't get out. South Australian police said, adding the second thief was found hiding in nearby bushes. So here, these are the body paragraphs. First is the lead paragraph, then place line is given here, then dateline is given here, byline, headline. So this format is very important. Remember this format. Now, the kind of language that is used in the report, it's a formal language that is used. You can't be informal there, you can't be friendly there. Remember, you are writing in the newspaper and it is being addressed to the general people. So, general public, they are becoming aware of what is happening all over the world. The events reported are supposed to have occurred in the recent past. They may also refer to things that are still happening or are planned to happen. Tenses must be selected carefully so as to express correct meaning. Passive voice is preferred. Usually, you write in simple present tense or simple past tense, and passive voice is preferred in the case of news report. Journalistic vocabulary is used. So that is very important, the kind of vocabulary we are using it. Certain phrases like according to sources, according to a spokesman are often used. Attributes of crime, murder, smuggler, etc. are preceded by suspected or alleged. See, they are alleged or they are suspected to be the murderer. So therefore, till they are not convicted, it is you are supposed to use this kind of language. He is alleged that he has murdered. So likewise, you should write. The report should be comprehensive and must reflect the opinions of people. It should contain views of all the sides involved. Then personal pronouns are to be avoided. Now in the case of news report checklist, review your reports in the light of the following aspects: meaningful heading, date, place of origin, and name of reporter, objectivity of the reporter, systematic. So it has to be objective, it should not be subjective. Your opinion doesn't matter. You may belong to a particular party, but here when you are writing the report, you have to write the report objectively. You shouldn't bring into subjectivity. systematic and logical disclosure of the details. So logical progression of the event should be there in the case of news report. Explanations for WH questions the readers would ask. So sample reports, let's go to the sample reports. Let's see sample reports here. Your Maria Parker, a New York Times correspondent, write a report in 100 to 125 words on the hijacking of Boeing 767 to 300 of Ethiopian Airlines. Mention the series of events and the plight of the people on board. Remember here, this question carries 10 marks and you have to write 150 to 200 words. So these news reports have to be in 150 to 200 words. First of all, the headline. Ethiopian Airlines hijacking ends with co-pilot's arrest in Geneva. It's a very long one. It is not required. You don't come across such a long one. So you can say Ethiopian Airlines hijacking ends. That is enough. This is not required. So Ethiopian Airlines hijacking ends. Hijacking ends. Even if you write very short, that is enough. Then who has written that? Maria Parker. So by Maria Parker or Maria Parker, that is enough. Now here, the name of the place, dateline, February 17, 2016. You can put colon here instead of full stop. Usually in the newspaper you will find colon here. So you put colon here. The co-pilot of an Ethiopian Airlines plane has been arrested at Geneva airport after taking over the controls and hijacking the aircraft while the pilot was taking a break, police say. Swiss police said the Ethiopian co-pilot was seeking political asylum in Switzerland. None of the 143 passengers or cabin crew was harmed. The majority of passengers were Italians, according to the Ethiopian media. The drama began when the co-pilot shot himself in the cockpit of the Boeing 767-300, which was on its way to Rome. Initial reports said he seized control when the plane was in Sudanese airspace. Swiss authorities closed Geneva Cointrin Airport and parked the aircraft, which had been circling over the airport at the end of a runway. The co-pilot surrendered after lowering himself to the ground on a rope from a window in the cockpit. He was not armed. Among the 200 people on board were 7 crew members as well as 139 Italians, 11 Americans, 10 Ethiopians, 5 Nigerians and 4 French citizens. The Swiss Federal Prosecutor's Office took over the case later on Monday. Passengers going to Milan were put on buses, while those going to Rome and elsewhere got alternative flights home. The plane remained at Geneva Airport and officials said they did not know when it would be removed. Now we have seen one report. Let's see the second report. A heavy downpour brought mayhem in the city, which was unprepared for such a heavy shower. Write a report in 100 to 125 words. You can write in 150 to 200 words, giving details such as the destruction caused by the rain, people's reaction, and the need for a system to handle emergencies with efficiency. Remember here, the headline is very important. Now, in the case of news report, what you should remember? You have to remember the headline, you have to remember the byline, and you have to remember the dateline. Remaining all, there is no problem, you can write. Because first paragraph, that's a link paragraph. You have to give the gist of the news report here in the link paragraph. So this is very important. Then remaining body paragraphs, you can write, there is absolutely no problem. You have to just progressively develop this story. So first of all, remember the headline, it should be 3 to 4 words, maximum 5. Heavy rains causes havoc in the city. Now heavy rain causes havoc, that is enough. not necessary to write in the city. So heavy rain causes havoc. So 4 words, that this is more than enough. And these kind of headlines you will find in the newspaper. Very brief they will be. Now who has written this report? So the name of the reporter or correspondent, Helen Gonzalez, Belfast. So name of the place, here you can write Mumbai, then dateline, 15th October 2014. Remember, headline, byline and dateline. So these three are very, very important in the case of newspaper reports. Belfast witnessed a heavy rainfall last night that lasted over 5 hours. The heavy rain started around 5 p.m. which led to total chaos in the city. The traffic on roads literally crawled and there was a regular waterlogging in many areas. Many vehicles got submerged in water, trees were uprooted and power lines were snapped in some places. It's a very long paragraph. You can write 2 to 3 sentences. Don't write more than 2 or 3 sentences in the case of lead paragraph. Now the body paragraphs. While many came out to enjoy the first heavy downpour of the year, others, especially office goers, had a harrowing time. Bus and metro train services were suspended for a few hours due to flooding in some localities. After that, when you are moving to the next paragraph, one line is left. There is no need of margin here. The upper Malone Road in South Belfast was closed for a time between Dunmurry Lane and Drumbeck Road. There was no electricity in many localities for hours and some unfortunate people even saw water entering their houses. Emergency payment of $1,000 is being made available by the government to people whose homes have been damaged by flood water. About 30 houses were severely affected. The city authorities have set up a helpline number which is available 24 hours a day. Now here there is a one more one. This is the assignment for you. You are Jeff Taylor, a Sunday Mirror correspondent. You have attended a function organized by Oxford University to honor the visiting Secretary of State, Mrs. Hillary Clinton. Write a report in 100 to 125 words, mentioning details of the program and the emphasis in the chief guest speech. So this is an assignment for you. Thank you. Goodbye.